Hi, I'm Dr Dazz and I'm with Ferg. Well, actually, I'm Ferg. He's Dr Dazz. I'm just revoicing what he says. And we both love coffee. And this is true. So I want to give people an update on what I'm doing with Dr Dazz coffee. Do you want me to fill them in? So the Dr Dazz coffee experiment started when Dazz was in contact with Soltura Specialty Coffee in Sydney, and they put together the very first Dr Dazz suggested blend, which was magnificent. They produced the seasonal blend, which has now sold out, which is fantastic. But we needed to find a local roaster. So with COVID, the beans were not available. So the beans that Daryl had for the original Dr Dazz blend and for the seasonal blend are now no longer available. And so you're looking for a local roaster to work with, just to help with supply issues at the moment. I've got one I'm working with at the moment. So who are you working with? A guy called Ben Larkman. One of the best roasters in Adelaide. So that's Ben from B3 Coffee. He's also set up a roasting business. Great. So he's doing some blends for you to try. We'll probably end up with 2 blends. One that's the real Dr Dazz. Strong. Bold. Crazy. And another one. Another. Still strong, but not as out there. So a bit more mellow. Yep. So when's that going to happen? Maybe in the next couple of weeks. Keep your eyes out on the website and on Facebook. Dr Dazz Coffee.